Yikes, whose phone is this? Does this still even turn on? You don't happen to know where my phone is, do you? I'm sorry, Cerise, but the police said they couldn't find anything at the scene. Oh, it's all coming together. This was the phone. She got the phone back. Yes, we are here today with the next part of Only Pretend If You have not seen the other ones, go catch up. All of the past that she had no memories of, that was completely forgotten, that was hidden from her, both not on purpose and on purpose from some, is in her hands right now. So we are going to see what happens next. Go follow the amazing author Charlie Seb. Subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's start the drama. In the wake of my aching need to return to some semblance of normality, I had made one fatal flaw. Everything I had been told, everything I had seen, I absorbed it all like an oath, allowed myself to be embraced by the idyllic solace it provided. Not once did it cross my mind to think that this blanket that consoled me, protected me, was fabricated from something synthetic. That perhaps there was something buried within my past that warranted tampering. Owens, talk to me. What's going on? Oh no, she's remembering it all. Oh my gosh, come on. Shit. Owens. Haniel, this is, something doesn't feel right. Haniel, I need your help. Doing what? The past is all coming back. This weekend passed by in a blur. The morning after the Thanksgiving dinner, Sawyer returned home and we went about our usual routines. Are we just not going to talk about him like passing out drunk? Does he not have any memory of that? Does he not think of anything that happened? We're just not going to speak about that? Okay. As if nothing had happened. But there was a clear shift in our dynamic the moment he stepped foot back into our abode. And I didn't need to talk to him to know that he felt it too. Palpable friction in the air as we danced a silent choreography around each other, exchanging short glances but never words. Sawyer, what are you doing? I didn't mean to startle you. I just left something on the counter. Oh yeah, sure. This might be the most we've talked all weekend. How awkward and uncomfortable. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything. Like, are we just all gonna speak? Like, so weird. There wasn't much I could say, wanted to say, except ask the forbidden question that had been brewing in the pit of my stomach since that evening. He should be the one to bring it up. What are you hiding from me? I wasn't the best actress. Caution was ran all over my face and it trickled out of every action I performed. But for some odd reason, Sawyer didn't seem to care. And for some odd reason, I felt it had to do with the fact that he might just be avoiding me as well. How did you get home that night? Now he wants to talk about it. I called my bodyguard. He drove me home. I see. Under normal circumstances, I would have picked a fight with Sawyer over the resurgence of his distant behavior. He just gonna walk away. But these weren't normal circumstances, and if anything, his aloofness created the space I needed to think. Whether this thinking was productive, I wasn't quite sure. Being that it seemed all I had done that weekend was ruminate over the same 7-worded question. What else could Sawyer have lied about? Girl, everything. He's been lying since the start. There was barely anything truthful out of his mouth. He said it should be ready this weekend. I'll let you know when he gets back to me with results. Thank you again. I really appreciate this. It's nothing. Oh, is she having a memory? What if I'm just overreacting? Maybe there's a rational explanation for all of this. Look, I don't have any issue doing this, but you've got to commit. Do you really want to crack the phone? Yes, we're going to crack this phone. What do you think I should do? I don't know what you should or shouldn't do, but all I'll say is if you're worrying about an outcome that hasn't even happened yet, then maybe you already know the answer. Best case scenario, we find nothing. And worst case scenario, your fears are confirmed true. I'm so sorry, it's the worst case. It is definitely that one. But no matter what, I bet it'll still count for something now. I know that, but what if I don't like what I find? Oh, Cerise. Oh no, Cerise. Cerise. Sweetheart, are you doing all right? No, Sandy, because you are at the top of my suspect list. You've been someplace else this entire meeting. And the days that followed, it was almost as my brain has been halved in two. Invisible strings kept tugging at my thoughts, dragging my attention in haphazard directions as if through some imaginary corn maze. Every thought replaced by another almost instantaneously, a perpetual state of distraction. Pardon me, Dad, you were saying. We were discussing the prospect of you organizing another charity gala for the company. How many charity galas do you need? Like, how many do you need? These are all fronts for Sandy. What did he say these were for? It was something with his money. It was a secret for something. The one he hosted last December was a massive success. It was? Right, I suppose you can't exactly recall that night. Like, it was? I don't know. Well, I'm sure your assistant can pull files from the archive to help you get caught up. Please reference your old work. I like this year's gala to be of similar prestige. And not to put pressure on you, sweetheart, but the proposal must be finalized by the end of the month. We've still got the Sarcoma Foundation in January to worry about. Sarcoma Foundation? Sarcoma as in the cancer? What? Is this another cause that we support? It's an organization that funds research on cardiac sarcoma. My family's been supporting it for the past 12 years. We host an annual memorial charity in collaboration with them in honor of my wife. Oh, I see. Okay, the air suddenly went stiff and I decided not to dig deeper. Maybe that was how she passed. I don't know. I didn't know much about Sawyer's mother or the details surrounding her passing, but I could pick up on the context clues. That and the fact that I felt uncomfortable asking such sensitive questions during a business meeting. Not that it wouldn't be my pleasure, but wouldn't this project be more appropriate for Sawyer? Or Juliette for that matter? Sawyer refuses to take it on, and event coordinating isn't exactly Julie's strong suit. What exactly is Julie's strong suit? I'm not seeing any of it, so. My kids had no issue with you planning this affair last year. I'm sure their feelings haven't changed. Then it would be an honor to work on this, Dad. But out of curiosity, why don't we postpone the December gala for later this year? I'm worried about the strain on the budget, and time-wise, we'd be able to plan for the memorial more effectively. The events just seem too close together. Can you handle the projects or not? Nobody was talking to you, Olivia. Miss Thing, nobody was talking to you. I was talking to Sandy. Finances on a tight schedule this time of the year. We need that yes or no now. Oh, doesn't really seem like I have a choice. Sounds doable. We'll get to it immediately. Are you going to help, Miss Olivia? Or what? If you want to put it together that quick. Looks like I'll be cooped up in the office all day. What's he looking at? Yeah, I don't trust this lady. What is she doing? Sandy, I don't trust him one bit. I don't trust that lady. What's her name again? Olivia, something like that. Who was that? Who? That old woman. Oh, Olivia Cooper. She's our treasurer. Oh, really? The treasurer? I see. Treasurer. She handles all of our company's finances and manages our bank accounts. Riveting stuff, I know. Oh, remember what she was talking about with Sandy in that room? Interesting. Anyways, you can take the rest of the day off for now, Watson. I'll call you when it's time to go home. You sure? Trust me, you don't want to get locked in here with me. Oh, but I do. I hope y'all get locked in there together. I will not be held liable if you end up choking yourself out of boredom, if you say so. I know he's thinking, like, what is all of this? Look at Miss. Look at her. So what exactly did we hear? I need to go replay that. Shall we? Shall we what? They're pulling a scheme. There's a scam going on with those two. Haniel, I need you to tell us. I really do. Oh, look who it is. Yeah, what's going on? Why is half the board in today? They've called an ad hoc meeting to discuss some urgent matters. What urgent matters? It's complicated, Julie. I've got some time. I think I can sit in on this one. I'd really love to start getting more involved with the executive decisions, Dad. And I'm quite sure we've got all the minds we need, sweetheart. Your brother and I have this handled. I'd feel bad for her, but I just don't. After her attitude towards Cerise. Good morning and welcome to the offices of Abrams, Larson and Cruz Family Law. How may I help you today? I have an appointment with Attorney Cruz. He'll be in office 212, the fourth door to your left. Thank you. It's been quite a while since you paid me a visit, Miss Laurent. She's gone through a lot. Remember when she was drinking the last chapter? She was also having a drunken tirade too when she shattered the picture of who I'm guessing is her mom. Family drama. How can I be of service to you today? I'm expecting at least some good news this morning. Oh, I don't pay you for all these hours just to be fed the same results each meeting. What do you want from him? This case can't stay idle. I've done my absolute best to scan every inch of these documents. However, I'm afraid the contractual terms are simply airtight. There is practically no clause we can legally dispute. Given the current state of things, I highly doubt she'll fulfill the second contingency before I die. She needs a loophole and she needs it now. What? Negotiating the terms would prove much easier if we could involve her directly in these discussions. We could argue for avoidable contract based on a lack of capacity to enforce it on our behalf. Does this have to do with Cerise? No. These discussions shall remain within the walls of this office. See, this is what causes these problems. You people keep so many secrets. Always the secrets. And it always comes back. If you had just talked about it, there wouldn't be a problem. But here we are, doing all this again. Then I regret to inform you that there seems to be no other way to gain access. These legal clauses are irrefutable, and we've only fulfilled the first condition precedent. I seriously recommend you find a way to meet the second contingency of your mother's will. And from there, we can reconvene. Bye. I just know he's so over her. I'll be out of office for a client lunch. Please hold all my incoming calls. Oh, what's he going? He's gonna go. Okay, so this was. Okay, so we have Vanessa right here. Please bring my next client. So she was gonna be the divorce attorney for Cerise. I just forwarded the press release and clips from our last year in gala. I can also pull our catering list in case you'd like to see it. That would be great, thank you. I feel redoing the exact same thing is just not gonna go over. Like, I'd just be doing the same thing twice. I don't know. This looks like a huge event. I've got work cut out for me. But I mean, I guess, oh, she looks so sad there. Well, she was sad. It was a miserable night. Look at this poor girl. My face. Why am I not smiling? Because you were miserable, Cerise. I should have said that. I didn't even look like I want to be there. I know I'm more professional than this, so what happened that night? Girl, when that phone is cracked, you will read all the drama. I hadn't noticed it before, but there wasn't much media containing me prior to my accident. It was almost as if I had gone into hiding, like I disappeared from the public eye. Let's play this one now. Oh, what's going on? You did an incredible... Oh. I do not want to see Claire in the back. You did an incredible job exceeding your donation goal. How important is this case to you, Mrs. Owen, seeing as you chose to support it on behalf of your company? I've always held global youth causes very close to my heart. As an aspiring mother, I feel a duty to protect the welfare of children everywhere, which is why we picked the world water crisis too. Wait a second. She's seen the dresses now. Is that Claire? Wearing the same dress. Same thought as me. Yep, what the? Hadia? Yes, ma'am. The dress I wore to the gala, who designed it? It's quite gorgeous, isn't it? I'm afraid I don't have the exact details, but I'm sure you can ask Mr. Owens. Do you mean Sawyer? He picked it out for you especially for that evening. Is that so? That must have been a sought-after style. That or perhaps he and Claire just happen to have similar taste. Yes, it's quite weird, actually, how she ended up wearing the same dress as you. Just a coincidence, I suppose? Maybe, but that wouldn't make any sense, since she was the one who informed me that Mr. Owens had arranged the gown for you. I'm glad all the puzzle pieces are starting to fall into place and come back to her. We need to take care of the trash. Take it out. That includes Sawyer, too. What the hell was up with this meeting, Dad? What the board said true? You went against my directive and tried to sell that land anyway. You had one job, Sawyer. All you had to do was sign off on the bid and let the buyer take it off our hands. Didn't you read the reports? The survey said it was unstable. Why the hell wouldn't you disclose that in the contracts, much less even try and sell such worthless junk? This is exactly why I still can't step down as CEO. Sandy, you can't step down as CEO. Why? Because you don't want your company doing good things, actually being honest. Instead, you're going to sell land that's unstable that could cause an accident. That's what Sandy wants to do. Okay. Years and years of training you in this industry and you still don't get it. I mean, I don't really care for Sawyer that much either, but at least he seems to have, a good head, someone on a shoulder when it comes to these decisions. I don't know. You're still not cut out to leave this company. Doing what, Sandy? Scamming people? I'm not cut out for this. What? Because I want to keep our deals ethical? This is how you do business, son. That's how you get people after you. Sandy. Yeah, okay. No, it's how you do business. And I'll be damned if I get caught signing off on a fraudulent contract. That's why you gave me this final say in this deal, right, Dad? To keep your hands clean. This is low even for you. Do you have any idea how much money you've cost us? So was Sandy trying to set up Sawyer then? I mean, I know he was beating his kid, but this? So he could go to jail or something. Not to mention the authorities that are now going to be breathing down my neck investigating this. You mean now that the authorities are going to be breathing down your neck so you throw your son as a distraction? You're going to make your son take the fall and go to jail? Sandy, trash. They're just doing their job as I was. This is my company. So great. So then you get arrested and go to jail for it. Have fun. I run it how I see fit. Your company. That's funny. Last time I checked, it's been Mom's last name plastered all over this building. Oh. So I'm guessing you care about your mother's company. Oh, I'm starting to see the picture here. So was this hit the mom's business and Sandy was just along for the ride and she gave him, some control of the company and now he took over? Interesting. Then start acting like it. The only people who knew about that survey were you, me, and your wife. What are you trying to say? Oh, we have low Sawyer points. I really don't care, to be quite honest. Look, the lid on this deal was airtight, but someone found out about the report and someone snitched. I think it must have been Haniel. It sure as hell wasn't me, and I'll be damned if it was you. Just spit it out. We need to watch our back, son. You may not be fond of me, but I know what this company means to you. So man up and learn to make the difficult choices necessary to protect it. No one would have to protect the company if you just made the honest choice. What? You've already gone so far as to put your future up for sale. It'd be a waste if this is all for nothing. Oh my gosh. If you don't do it for me, then do it for your mother. And for your sister.